Hey you guys, welcome back to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of June the 18th until the 30th, 2017. I have already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin here. Also, I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. I want you guys to have some clarity here. Okay. All right, and then in case if any of you guys are wondering, I'm using my Gilded Tarot deck this week. All right, so the heart of the matter, we have the Star, Justice, High Priestess, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and King of Cups. Okay, so the heart of the situation, I'm feeling that you may be far away from somebody, or you might be thinking about someone, daydreaming, wishful thinking, meditating, putting your intentions out into the universe. There is someone that you're trying to channel into your life. I feel like you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to take care of yourself, your health. You're just overall trying to make positive changes so that you can draw in the type of relationship that you want. Maybe you want to draw in marriage. Some of you could be trying to communicate telepathically with a Libra, an Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or an Aries. But I just feel like some of you might be just trying to channel that energy in positive manifestations and positive thinking. I feel like I'm going through the same thing. Oh, I do have Gemini moon, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I feel that if you are single, you're basically trying to channel someone into your life. If you're in a relationship, you could possibly be in a long distance relationship, or you might be putting more of your energy into the relationship than the other person, or they might be doing that with you, just putting all of their energy into you. There may be a bit of imbalance in your relationship. But I do feel that a lot of you are tapping into your intuition. I see a lot of spiritual things happening for many of you. Many of you are tapping into your own gifts, especially being an empath, or being very intuitive, with the blindfold here, and then the moon card here, and then a star, and then how she's beaming. Her third eye is beaming on here. So I feel like many of you are trying to tap into more of a positive energy and psychic energy. Some of you may be very highly intuitive and psychic yourselves. Make sure you're paying very close attention to your dreams, because some of you may be actually trying to balance your karma through dreams or metaphysical work. You're like, why do I have to do everything in 3D realm? I can do things on a higher realm as well to make up for past actions. Now, some of you could be involved with someone who is very dominating, very controlling, likes to be in charge of things. He's like the King of Kings. He's the head of something. He could be the head of a company, whether it's his own company or someone else's company. But this is a very dominating person. Yes, it could be you. Maybe you are the head of your own company, very dominating, very royal, intense and having a strong sexual appetite. Some of you may be, job-wise, may be offered some sort of financial opportunity, a new position, a higher position to be in charge and to oversee people. And I see that you're juggling with this decision. I don't know if it's going to affect your relationship or if this is part of the reason why you haven't met anybody is because you're so busy. So all you've been doing lately is just kind of wishful thinking or daydreaming, but you're kind of caught up in your job right now. But if you're either way, if you're in a relationship, I do feel that you might be someone who's very much into establishing your own brand or something. Very busy. There's going to be some sort of conflicts or disagreements. Although I feel like this is a love reading, I feel like I'm tapping into a lot of your work relationships this week. Now too, it could be because you're in a business partnership, have a partnership with your spouse or whoever you guys are like in business together. But there is some sort of conflict and disagreement. You guys are, trying to come to terms, but your egos are getting in the way. It's like conflict. Everyone thinks their way is the best way. So yeah, with that. Now, some of you could also be involved with someone who is also very intuitive, very psychic, or someone who is a heavy drinker. It could be both, or it could be all. I mean, one or all of the above situations. Yes, I'm involved with someone who's a heavy drinker, but they're also psychic. They're also an empath. This person, they do have a romantic side and they have a very spiritual side, but I feel like they're strict. With Saturn behind them, this person might have, for whatever reason, those Saturn qualities. Someone who kind of brings a heavy burden, or you feel burdened by their presence or their way of communication, or something with them is a burden. It could also be like sex is a burden with the, like, I don't know, maybe you're not, there's some sort of conflict in a bedroom. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye there. Because this is also, for me, some form of sexual frustration. Maybe someone is being too reserved. So that might be some issues going on there. There's also the possibility that some of you are juggling two people or more than one person. With the Two of Pentacles, this is some sort of instability. I don't know if the finances are unstable or if your relationship occasionally becomes unstable. There could be a lot of ups and downs, or again, you could be just kind of juggling more than one person. I see that this is, I don't know if your head, there's something dreamlike about this quality. So either there's a drunken state, like, I don't know if you're in a drunken state and you're not making the right decisions, or the person that you're with is constantly in some sort of drunken state. Something else I wanted to say about this. Yeah, and also it's a possibility of some sort of repeated ongoing pattern going on as well. Like making the same mistakes over and over again that lead to conflict. Maybe someone's spending, has some poor spending habits that brings about conflict in the relationship. Yeah. Also, for some of you that are in a long distance relationship, I'm feeling the person that you're involved with might be asking you to send them money, and you feel like, are they trying to take advantage of me? Are they running game? What is this? Why are they always asking for money? So I don't know. I'm feeling like you might be constantly sending money to someone that's at a distance, or they're you're doing that to them. You're constantly asking them to send you money. With the Three of Pentacles here, I am feeling that there's a project that you may be working on. Something that's been taking a long time in the making. I just feel like you're focusing on completing some sort of project. Some of you may even work with where there's a lot of heat. So I don't know, some of you could be factory workers or involved with someone who's a factory worker. Or even if you're a secretary in some sort of factory that deals with, I don't know, heat or glass making, or a bakery even. Sorry, I've been apologizing on all my videos. I think my bronchitis is flaring up, so excuse all the coughing and a slightly raspy voice. I don't know if I mentioned it. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign as well. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person might be younger than you, or you guys are just both in your 20s, or you're dealing with someone that could be very immature, but this is someone who is very well dressed, very flashy, and they like to wear a lot of skinny jeans or joggers. I feel like that is like their basic style. Some of you could also be dealing with a Cancer. You might get involved with someone who is emotionally unavailable, or you might be acting cold and distant towards the person who is trying to approach you, one of your co-workers. It's like refinery. I don't know who works in a refinery, but I feel like you know, some of this might apply to you. Oil, like an oil refinery. Okay, so some of you might be emotionally detached from this person, like you're just focused on your job, like you don't want to get caught up in, I don't know, with your emotions. Maybe you get distracted and it's like you're driven at this point. You just want to accomplish your goals. Like you like to be in charge, and you know that if you get involved with someone, it just distracts you emotionally, so you don't want that to happen. There's going to be a lot of communication. I feel like at some point you're going to be, you know, either trying to communicate with someone who's not ready to communicate or open up. Or maybe this is happening to you, like someone from your past, I don't know. Or someone, again, just that person that you're interested in, you're not really interested in them for whatever reason, and you're ignoring them. I feel like more so you're waiting on someone else. This person, I don't know, you're bored by them, or they don't interest you. You're very disinterested, and you're just keeping to yourself and being very isolated. Even though they're offering, you know, to take you out, or offering you, you know, the opportunity for love. Some of you might still be caught up with that person that you're in a long distance relationship with and waiting for that to manifest. Or this person isn't meeting your criteria, like you had that vision board and that list, and you're like, this person doesn't really add up. It's like you're not feeling chemistry with the person or something. And then for some of you, you're just not opening up because of your work. You want to just stay focused on your work. Or there was something else I was going to say. Just disinterest for whatever reason. You might just still be holding on to someone from your past and you're just not interested. Alright, so those are the energies that I'm basically picking up for the next 2 weeks. I hope it did resonate. Make sure you're leaving your comments, you guys. And if you need a personal reading or a private reading, you know, because it's different for everyone, make sure you email me directly. That's namad76@gmail.com. The information is in the description box below. But thank you so much for tuning in, and many blessings to you guys.